Blanche Monnier was an attractive 26-year-old woman with a pretty active social life, who was born in a wealthy French family. They were defenders of royalty back then and hated Republicans very deeply. Her father was a dean of the Faculty of Letters, and her brother gave lectures at the church. And so they had no economic troubles and lived a pretty comfortable life of abundance. One day, Blanche met an attorney who was much older than her, and he was really broke, but she couldn't help falling in love with him. However, in 1876, Blanche disappeared without a trace. Her family informed everyone about her disappearance and searched for her everywhere. Blanche's father died in 1882, and 3 years later, the poor attorney she had fallen in love with also passed away. Time passed, and it seemed that everyone had forgotten about Lady Monnier, when suddenly, someone sent a letter to a judge and the case was reopened. In the letter, they explained that a woman was being held captive in the house of the Monnier family. She was starving and had been living on garbage for the last 25 years. At first, this was shocking, since the family had an impeccable reputation. The mother, who was 75-year-old now and lived with her son, had been awarded for her many contributions to the city. However, just in case, the police went to check the Monnier house. They went upstairs to the second floor and found a locked door. At first, the old woman refused to give them the key, but in the end, she had to comply with the authorities. And that's when they discovered that the message was true. When they opened the door, an unbearable stench immediately came out. And when they went inside, they found that the room was filled with garbage: meat, fish, vegetables, bread. All of it rotten. There was even excrement and vomit on the floor, surrounded by insects. And when they looked at a corner, they realized there was a malnourished woman laying on the bed, covered with a very filthy blanket. The police tried to talk to her, but the woman would only kick and scream. The mother was apprehended and ended up confessing what happened. She was very worried about her daughter Blanche being in love with a failed attorney, and so she locked her up. She would not allow her daughter to smear the honor of her family. Blanche Monnier could finally be free, but unfortunately, she went insane after spending 25 years locked up in a room. She weighed 24 kilograms and had to be interned in a psychiatric hospital for the rest of her life. She developed a lot of mental disorders, which only got worse over time. She passed away just 12 years later, all due to the mental and physical damage produced by her mother's extreme and inhumane punishment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life horror videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.